This is the fifth and last part of the Run for Your Life mission. It's called Train Station, and this guide is on the Purist difficulty. Completing the mission in the way that I'm going to show you gives you 51,200 score. That is after, of course, completing all the challenges in this area. I'm aware that I've done a guide for this mission before, but this guide is for score maximizing in this area. So make sure that you pick up the scissors. You're going to need them in a minute, and also take out that guy. That'll just make it easier for a little bit later to complete the mission. Yeah. So if you pacify an enemy and then hide their body, you regain all the score that you lose by pacifying them. Wait for the SWAT team to have gone out of sight to the right, and then go up to this little bit of cover here and wait for them to have gone out of sight again. Then throw the scissors whilst looking downwards as close as possible to that little wall here. Counter, I should say, rather, and then wait for a police officer to show up, and if you've thrown it close enough, you will be able to attack him over the counter and subdue him and hide his body in the little crate. Not little, but in the crate to the right here. Then next, you're going to have to recover the evidence, and that is actually in a very sort of awkward position, but it's not actually too difficult to get to. So make sure you stay crouched, and as soon as you get up to the second pair of stairs, you can start walking. Make sure you quickly hide on the donuts, and then walk around the corner and take cover on the counter. Wait for that guy to have stopped talking to you and turned his back. Then go all the way to the right and pick up the evidence. Take cover again and walk all the way around. And as soon as you're out here, get up and hide on the donuts again. Immediately stop hiding. And once you've gone down the first set of stairs, crouch and go to the right to break line of sight. Oh god, that was a lot of a lot of talking very quickly. Anyway, so this part is a little bit harder to make a definite guide for, because it seems to sort of change each time I play, but it seems to be fairly consistent that you just wait in that crowd for both of them to have turned his back on the path that you take and just go past. You can actually keep pressing the run button whilst you're in the crowd to go a little bit faster, but once you're out of a crowd, you're going to start running and attract attention. Make sure you go on the left side of that little sign, not little sign, why do I keep saying little, to avoid getting detected by the police officer. If you didn't do that, you just have to wait quite a while for that guy to move on. Make sure that you crouch walk rather than actually walking, otherwise you'll be detected by a police officer in the other room. Then you can disable the actually enable one of the tracks straight away, because you are allowed in this area, and then just walk past that guy on the phone and out here. Then hide in this crowd for a little while until that guard, as police officer, turned his back. Then move on to the next crowd, making sure you're staying to the left as far as possible. That police officer ahead is going to walk towards you. You're going to have to hide from him and the other police officer at the same time. So just shove 3 people like so, and then you'll be able to go past. Then hide in this last crowd here and wait for a police officer that's ahead to have turned around and started to walk past the crowd, and you can just move past him and all the way down to the other train station, which is this part is actually much easier to complete, but make sure you stay on the right side, just keeping out of sight of the police officer left and the right, and then go to the left side of the train station, because there are a lot of police officers to the right and are patrolling through the crowd. When you see a police officer approaching you, just go either to the left or right to make sure you don't get detected by that guy. So for instance, here the right side is the better side, and yeah, you just have to improvise as necessary. Go hide on the toy vendor machine, I don't know what it's properly called, for the train to arrive, which doesn't take too long. I think around 45 seconds once you get down to the level here. Once it's stopped, stop hiding and make your way to the open door and go in it. So, there you go. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time.